And good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Sports Capsule. My name is Ralph Williams. And as I mentioned once before, I will appear here every once in a while to give you an update on some stuff. So, right now, we're going to do some updates on the NFL free agency. The Texans have traded Malik Collins to the 49ers, and that's Adam Schefter reporting on this. And then the Jets have added off an offensive tackle. All right, and Morgan Moses in a trade with the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, New York will send a fourth and a sixth round pick to Baltimore in exchange for Moses and a fourth rounder, and that's ESPN reporting on that one. Okay, and then the Patriots have claims to have spoken with Bengals wideout T. Higgins on the phone, and that Higgins will end up with the Patriots. So T. Higgins is leaving Cincinnati to go to New England, and that ought to be an interesting scenario right there. All right, and then there we are with that. And then the Bills add wide receiver help because they just lost Gabe Davis yesterday. All right, who signed with the Jaguars. So they've signed former Raiders and Falcons wideout Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins has been signed. Okay. And then also the Niners, the 49ers. So let's see here. They have found, or they have are going to sign Eric Kendricks, according to ESPN. The former All-Pro spent most of his career with the Vikings, and last year with the Chargers has inked a one-year deal with the 49ers. Carolina is hosting Pro Bowl edge rusher Javon Clowney, all right, who on a visit. Okay, so there you are with Carolina. You know, Dave Canellis, the head coach there, it looks like he's trying to build this team, and it looks like the general manager is as well. They're trying to build this team up to where it needs to be. You know, they haven't done much of anything, you know, at all, doing anything over the years. And you know, Dave Tepper, who I've said many times has egg on his face because, you know, how do you go through two coaches within a course of, you know, a couple of years? You're paying one coach $40 million that you owe him to sit out, and Frank Reich. And then you go ahead and Matt Rule, yeah, you're paying him. And then he's at Nebraska. Nebraska's paying him. So Matt Rule's doing pretty good for himself as far as that goes. Dolphins have re-signed running back Savon Ahmad. And then New England has re-signed linebacker Alfred Jennings. And then the Raiders are prepared to release wide receiver Hunter Renfrow and quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. My question here is, Garoppolo is an injury case. Does the Steelers perhaps bring him in as a third-string quarterback, or do you think that someone would take him? I don't know what the market is for Garoppolo, although, as I've mentioned, he's been injury-prone over the years and hasn't played a full season in a while. But if Hunter Renfro's out there, Steelers need a wide receiver. They just traded Deontay Johnson, actually, I call him Dropson, to the Carolina Panthers. And we also traded our 7th-round pick. We get the Carolina Panthers 6th-round pick and Donta Johnson, all right, who is a cornerback. All right, the Patriots also added veteran tight end. And then let's see here. Yeah, Alex Van Pelt's our offensive coordinator. And they just added Austin Hooper to their lineup. And Mahomes has restructured his contract, frees up over $20 million in cap space to help Kansas City get what they need. And then the Panthers bring back Bryce Young and a playmaker trade with wide receiver Deontay Johnson. Carolina's been busy. And then former Bills and Colts wideout Isaiah McKenzie is signing with the Giants. McKenzie didn't have much of an impact, you know, in his one season. So, you know, and Dolphins signed former rival safety. They have signed, let's see here, Jordan Poyer. All right. And then the Saints land Chiefs linebacker Willie Gay. Willie Gay goes to the Saints. Steelers, I think we're looking at Willie Gay. I would have liked to see him come here. We need another inside linebacker. Steelers don't know what Cole Holcomb's going to do yet. All right, if you're just tuning in, this is Sports Capsule. I'm Ralph Williams. I'll be on here for another minute or two. I do these pop-up sports capsules anytime there's breaking news of any kind. Right now, we're going over some NFL free agency for today. All right, and let's see here. All right, Houston Texans have landed pass rusher Daniel Hunter. All right, the Colts land defensive tackle Raquan Davis. That would have been a good fit for the Steelers. They need a defensive tackle. You know, the Steelers need to start waking up here a little bit, start going after some of these people because I got to tell you what, you know, when it comes up dry and the season starts, you're not going to get anything. The Giants, let's see, they're signing Jalen Mills, who formerly of the Eagles and the Patriots. According to ESPN here. So, welcome you to Sports Capsule if you're just tuning in. And also, the Broncos have signed Josie Jewell, all right, to a contract. So, there you are, everyone. Some of the latest free agent news for today of the NFL. I'll be back again another time if I have any kind of breaking news or anything going on, especially in the Pittsburgh Steelers, with free agency and everything else. Penguins blew it again last night, 1-0. They haven't done much of anything. Pitt's getting ready to play on Thursday. They're going to play the winner of the Wake Forest Notre Dame game tonight. So we're going to find out where that goes and who Pitt will be playing in their first game in the ACC. And I think the top right now, the top go-getter is North Carolina, of course. And I think Pitt could probably beat North Carolina if they decide to go in that direction. Also, some news from the Pirate offices here. Let's see here. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. They signed left-hander Eric Lauer and opening day starter and first-round pick. They signed him actually to a minor league contract, but it says here that they're getting ready to sign him to a contract to join the team on opening day. So it looks like Eric Lauer, who played for the Padres and the Brewers. He was 22-20 with the Brewers at a 4.22 ERA and 1.29 winning percentage in 1.29 in 67 games. He had 60 starts. He was 4-6. In 10 starts last season before being silent with shoulder impairment, which is probably why Milwaukee didn't want him. All right, but anyway, I'm hearing from some national friends of mine that this Eric Lauer is a steal. If this guy's healthy, I think we have a strong pitcher for our pitching staff. I think the Pirates are going to really, have a good pitching staff with Eric in the rotation. I'm Ralph Williams. This has been Sports Capsule. Today, Sports Capsule is brought to you by Draft 412. Draft412.com. Get on board there to have the best draft information around. As you know, I always have a lot of their folks on my show, on my shows quite a lot. J.D. Toth, Joe Kuglis, Emmett Mahan, Dave Finoli, Chris Fletcher, all them guys that are part of that, group there of Draft 412. They're the biggest experts at the NFL draft, anything draft related. They're the experts at. So make sure that you get on draft412.com. They also have an e-magazine that they'll put in your inbox for $9 a month. And don't forget tonight, 8:30 p.m., right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X platforms. All RW Media shows are here other than Sports Corner Radio Show, which is on Beaver County Radio every Tuesday night, 4 to 6 p.m. Oh, my, do I have a lineup for you for this Tuesday coming up the 19th. Listen to this lineup of guests. I have Dave Alexander. He's coming on to talk about the Denver Broncos and what their plans were with Russell Wilson. And now they have a new quarterback in camp there or in their on their team. So we're going to find out what the Denver Broncos are doing next Tuesday on the 19th with Dave Alexander. And then we have, you ready for this? We have Michael McHenry. And Michael McHenry's coming on. He is with the Pittsburgh Pirates. He used to be a Pirate player himself, and now he's on their broadcast team. He just bought a minor league baseball team in Johnstown. He's going to talk about that as well. And the Pirates a little bit here as well. Michael McHenry will join us. And then at 5:30, Bill Hillgrove, former Steeler broadcaster and Pitt and Pitt basketball and football broadcaster as well, Bill Hillgrove. I tell you what, it's going to be a great show on the 19th. And it's always a great show, Sports Corner radio show. We're not only on Beaver County Radio, 99.3 FM, 1230 on the AM dial. We are also live on their Facebook page and YouTube channel, and check it out on my YouTube page as well. And don't forget to subscribe. All right. This has been Sports Capsule, brought to you by draft412.com. And also, don't forget tonight, 8:30 p.m., Smoking Jim Frazier and I for Pittsburgh Sports Talk. We have a lot to talk about. The Steelers, Pirates, Penguins are stinking up the joint, and much, much more on Pittsburgh Sports Talk right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X platforms. Until next time, I'm Ralph Williams. You have yourself a great one. Thank you.